Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel Physics Sir JEE, and here we are in the, should I say, crash course batch 3 launch, or something even more momentous and something that has not happened in our channel, right? So here we bring to you something well thought out. It's something that I wanted to do long time back. I used to have a lot of queries from the students about, yes, physics is set in our Physics Sir JEE app and YouTube channel. So how about collaborating with the other subjects also? So I thought this is the correct time to collaborate with equally competent maths and chemistry teachers, so that we can form a proper study group and give students the high intense proper structured course that would enable them to take over the competition that would be seen in the next few months up till the JEE Advanced 2024. So here I am going to present to you the MPC combo offer for the crash course. Yes, physics would be from Physics Sir JEE, that is me, your Janardhan sir, and let's see maths and chemistry is from where, and how this 9999 offer is going to help students, serious students. That is what hallmark of the YouTube channel of Physics Sir JEE and Physics Sir JEE app has always been about. Okay, so how it is going to help these serious students achieve their goal in mains in the upcoming session 2, and also in JEE Advanced. This crash course is the JEE Advanced crash course. Okay, right? All three subjects together is going to be for this particular price. So per subject you could consider the price to be 3333. Okay, so is that price going to be there forever, or is it going to be for only select students? And if students want to only opt for maths or physics or chemistry instead of the all three, what is the procedure to obtain this particular offer? So let me go through very quickly, and in case you want to go to exact points in the video so that you can save your time and you don't want to go through all the things, you are not a new student in our channel, so you can check the chapters that I'm going to leave at the bottom. Just go to the appropriate point in the video, get the information, get out from here and start studying. Okay, right? So let's move forward. For those students who are new to our channel, so these are the contents, and you would find these things in the chapters below. So we'll start with the Physics Sir JEE apps explained to the new students. I'm not going to give a detailed explanation. Already people know that we have two apps. One is the content app, another one is the doubts platform app. I'll quickly go through it, and if you want elaborate explanation, you can go to the app launch video. Next, launch of the batch 3 of JEE Advanced 2024 crash course. So our physics batch 3 crash course, which has been much awaited. What is its price? Yesterday I put up a poll, right? And I'm going to take the results of the poll very seriously. Everyone asked for less than 5K, so I'm going to present it. And how much less? Let's try to see. Okay. But launch of MPC combo offer. So in case you want to join this batch 3 and also avail physics and maths and chemistry all three together for the offer price, so what would be the procedure? That would be the third part, and explaining the procedure to access the offer. So I'll present the price and the details and how to access it in the next part. And courses features, right? Already students who know about batch 1 and batch 2, they understand what would be the small difference between batch 1, batch 2 and batch 3, and how will I compensate for the students of batch 1 and batch 2. I will discuss that, and also the course features of chemistry and maths. I'll briefly describe them. The last one, upcoming announcement for the 2025 and 2026 aspirants is going to be also announced, also about the test series for the 2024. So these are the important chapters, so go to those points which are important for you. Okay, right? So let's start out. For the new students, please make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel. Keep the channel alive. This channel has been an epitome of quality. Yes, I won't say quantity, because in the last 1.5 to 2 years I have become very busy with the courses, right? So but still the channel has somewhere around 270 plus high quality physics videos, unique ones. Some of them still garner a lot of attention, lot of comments do come, and I keep trying to answer all the doubts. That's even on my first video I keep answering the doubts. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll become more and more busy in the upcoming months in these channels, both the English channel and the Hindi channel also, right? So please kindly support the channel. subscribe and like the old videos also. That would enable the YouTube algorithm to make sure that the channel survives for a greater time. And I would request you to ensure these kind of channels which are having high quality are given the kind of support that they deserve. Okay, so that's so for those who don't know about me, so I have been teaching for the last 17 years. I'm a IIT Madras 2006 BTech pass out, so AAR 251 at that time in general category. So 17 years I've been trying to make sure that the students who study under me genuinely get through to JEE examinations and achieve their IIT dreams. So in the past 2012 to the present, even till now, I have been associated with China batches in Hyderabad. So some of the testimonials that are written are, you can see, okay, right. So first China batch 2013, that was the best achievement, AR1, you'd say, right? So last year online, we launched our first batch to 2023 in online, and our best student was AR21, JEE Advanced 2023, and this was a thumbnail of the interview we did, because a lot of students requested for the interview, and even Prakhar Jain, he himself was adamant that I was supposed to do that interview. So because I am a kind of a shy person when it comes to publicizing things, but I have been taught that even though the quality and the quantity in that particular app is very good, it is important that we market the high quality content in a proper manner, so that it reaches more deserving and more purposeful students who are preparing for JEE Advanced. So this interview was done in two parts. The first interview discussed about how an online student can achieve success in terms of what are the requirements. So please make sure you go through it. I'll leave the link of this particular interview, both part 1 and part 2, in the I button above or in the description below. So if you are new, you can go through it. It will contain the importance of the crash course that we are launching. So what are the benefits of going through the crash course, and this year's crash course could be much better than what we did last year. So in the second part of the video, right, we had students queries answered. So a lot of doubts students preparing online would be having, so that was addressed in this part. So please make sure you go through that. This is the new website, right? So we have from last year moved from one platform to another. So we have a new website. Website is just for viewing the courses. It is not about accessing the content. So physicssurgery.com, you can scroll completely down to the bottom of the physicssurgery.com, and you will be finding the two apps that are associated with our content, which is the course content. So one is the Android app, which you can find on Google Play also, Physics Surgery, and the Windows app you can download only from here. You cannot search it on the Windows Store. So these are the things that you should know, and you have to choose only one app when you are accessing the course. It is a single device, single app understanding. So choice is there, but once your choice is made, you have to stick to that. Okay, so all these things have been explained. The elaborate part would be was already done during the launch. So this is the content app for physics surgery, and this is the doubts platform app. Okay, right. And all the explanation was clearly done in this particular video. So if you are new and you have to know the rules of how to access the content app and how to use the doubts app, this is the video. You can find it in the description below, or I put it in the I button, or you can scroll through the videos and you'll be able to find this one. Okay, right. Next, now coming to the important part of the video. So let's launch the 2024 JEE Advanced Crash Course Batch 3. This is for the physics part. So let me first launch the physics part and then move on to the MPC combo offer. Okay, so already batch 1 and batch 2 are running. Batch 1 is already complete. So anyone who wants to take batch 1 even now, the advantage would be that entire content of 14 weeks of the crash course would be available to them. So they can form their own order in which they can study. Okay, so batch 2 is going on, I think somewhere around in 10th week we are. So exactly, I'll show you the schedule later. So we are now going to have the same thumbnail with batch 3. So this is what you are supposed to find in our content app, Physics Surgery, either Windows or the Android app. So this is the thumbnail, batch 3. So the surprise is revealed. The price valid for students who are opting for batch 3 crash course physics only is 4,500, right? So you have requested for less than 5k, so I have made it 4,500. Only thing is it is valid for only first 100 students. Why limit it to 100 students? You might question, there are more deserving students. Remember, our crash courses or even detailed courses run on the idea of 100% doubt solving, and we have doubt solving groups within the app, and I am the only person who would be answering the doubts. So I am the person who takes the classes, I'm the person who prepares the DPPs, I'm the only person who will be able to answer the doubts. So if I take the greater volume of students, then I would not be able to satisfy the daily doubts answering. So my understanding is, whenever the doubt is put, if I am online, I immediately answer it. And if it is, let's say, in the late night you have put up, tomorrow morning if I wake up and I immediately answer. That's the idea that I keep. At the max, the delay of, let's say, a day can happen, but not more than that. So that is the point of limiting the 100 students thing. So if 100 students don't subscribe, which I don't think will happen, so it will get over very quickly. February 5th is the last date for the price of 4,500 for batch 3. No coupon code is required. Automatically the price will change, right? You might have seen this for even batch 1 or batch 2. Once the offer date is done, we immediately change the price. So, and price after February 5th, or even if 100 students cross first, whichever happens first, mostly 100 students will cross first, then the price will go to 6,000. Okay. Now there are a lot of detailed course students to whom I promised that this batch 3 would be specially made for them. So this is not only important for the new students who are associating with our app, but also the long time associated detailed course students who were there with me. Okay. So for them, there is a separate price. Let me pull this one up. Right. So they have to purchase the same thing. So when they go there, it will be showing 4,500 obviously, but the price that would be for them, I know how some of you would have already guessed, would be 3,000. That 2,999 you could say, right? So they don't come under any of these categories. So some of you detailed course students, if you want to avail this particular offer, you can avail it before February 5th by collecting a coupon code from me in the DM. You are already in detailed course, you know what is a DM. You come to me in the DM and ask for the coupon code. On your name, a private coupon code would be given to you so that you can avail this one. And this one has no limit of 100 students. Yes, date limit is there, February 5th. Before February 5th, you collect the coupon code. That's it. Okay, right. So this would be that. And why detailed course students, or who should be taking up the crash course? Any student who has done decent, well enough syllabus coverage in detail, either from me or an equivalent teacher, if he's looking forward for a great problem solving course along with the good problem solving DPPs. Remember, DPPs of this crash course are completely different from the DPPs of the detailed course that you have seen, right? In case you have been part of it, right? So and doubt solving of those DPPs, you attempting those DPPs would take your competition or take your level above the competition that you have in and around. So that's very, very important. And for that, I would recommend the students taking this up. Okay, right. Next one. So this is the most important slide, right? Maths, physics, and chemistry combo offer. And we are going to collaborate with very competent and very experienced high quality teachers. Most of you in my channel would be knowing them. Chemistry from Chemistry Academy, right? Miss Neha Joshi and Shivanand Upadhyay sir. And Mathematics Scolio, Upender Tomar sir and Hansa Soni Tomar ma'am. I have worked with them in the past, so they are my offline friends, and we have been collaborating in a successful manner in China campuses in the last 4-5 years. So this is our first opportunity collaborating online. So it would be equally successful. I'm very sure it will be equally successful. It is for you to decide whether you want to be part of that success or not. So because this is our first time, we would like to extend a very generous offer of price of 9,999, combining all 3 subjects. So it will be the latest batches. So it will be the batch 3 in Physics Sir JEE. it would be the batch 3 in Chemistry Academy, and it would be the batch 2, that is the latest batch in Mathematics Folio, combined access for a MRP of 9,999. Yes, again, first 100 students only who avail the offer, and the price validity only up till February 5th. If 100 students are done, the offer stops, and if February 5th is done, whichever comes first, the offer will stop. Okay, right. And this one we would like to have more students than 100. So because it might be possible, I'm not a very famous YouTube channel, so it could be possible that you would be watching this video a few days later and you would want to associate with high quality maths, physics and chemistry courses. So there is a chance for you to apply for it after February 5th also, but the price would be obviously changed to 11,999. Still, this is a very good offer. Okay, so this is still a good offer. The price after February 5th would be 11,999. And remember, the approximate prices are 6K here, and I think 6K here. And as you would have seen, the physics batch 3 itself was 4.5K to 6K depending on when you take. So overall, it could become 18K actually. If you are approaching any high quality teacher for their crash course, you have to pay per subject somewhere around 5K to 6K, right? So it will be greater than 15K up till 18K, and that same thing, if you're getting it for less than 10K, I think that is a steal, and I think you should be grabbing it with both the hands. The medium of teaching for in all the 3 courses would be Hindi mixed with English, and it would be as clear as how I am speaking right now. Okay, right. So after February 5th and after 100 students, 11,999. So it would be better if you can avail it at 9,999 itself. Right. And what is the procedure to acquire the access to all 3 subjects? Okay, so listen to this very, very carefully. Since you are watching this video on our channel, Physics Sir JEE, the first payment is supposed to be done, or first the entire major payment should be done in our channel. Okay, so you go into Physics Sir JEE app, you will be finding this thumbnail. The course name would be the 2024 MPC Combo Crash Course Offer Course or something like that. It will be on the thumbnail showing 9,999, but when you try to apply for the payment, it will take only 8,999. That means you will be paying 1,000 less in Physics Sir JEE app. That means another 1,000 you are supposed to pay. Yeah, finally got it. So what you do is, once you pay 8,999 in Physics Sir JEE app, you immediately get the access to the physics content. Then you will also get a receipt. So take the snapshot of the receipt you will get. If you have given email ID in Physics Sir JEE app, you will receive an email proper receipt. If you didn't, you can take a snapshot from the Windows app or the Android app, put a phone on the top of phone, get the information in such a way that that information contains your mobile number. Use the same mobile number, download these 2 apps, go to the teachers in their DM, present the receipt that you have paid 8,999 to Physics Sir JEE, and then pay 500 each in each of these channels. That means the total payment would be 9,999, and they will be giving you the access in their respective apps. So even though this is a collaboration, the physics content you would be of this collaboration, you would be watching on the Physics Sir JEE, maths will be going on Mathematics Folio, and the chemistry would be going on Chemistry Academy. So you need to have all the 3 apps. Okay, I hope this is very, very clear to you. So reaching out to teachers with the receipt is very important. What about the students who have already purchased the previous batches of crash course in one of the subjects? So there are many students, right? You could say nearly 700 to 1,000 students who are part of batch 1 and batch 2 of our crash course in physics, and nearly hundreds of students even in Mathematics Folio and Chemistry Academy who have purchased the previous batches. Let's say some students have recently, even 2-3 days back, purchased batch 1. and they have already paid high amount for batch 1, and batch 1 has benefits. You get the content access entirely, whereas in batch 3 you will get the content week by week. Okay, right? So imagine you want to purchase batch 1, or you have already purchased batch 1 in Physics Sir JEE, but you want some kind of discount. Obviously you cannot get the combo offer. Then what I would suggest is you take the previous old receipt from Physics Sir JEE and go to the teachers in their DMs, and they would be offering you a discount at their discretion. Okay, right? So same thing, if you are a Chemistry Academy student, have not taken any of the Physics Sir JEE content before, you come to me with Chemistry Academy or Mathematics School, your receipt of previous crash course only, and then I'll be offering you a discount. Okay, so that will be in between both of us, so that you are also going to benefit from this collaboration. Okay, right? Next one. So let me quickly give you the course features now of physics, and then I'll try to briefly explain what you get in maths and chemistry also. So as you could see, this is the common thumbnail for our crash course, and I have released even first 3 weeks of the 14-week crash course as chapter wise things, so that students in our channel get an understanding of how the teaching is done, how doubts are taken, what is the quality of the lecture content per hour, how many problems are taken, and what style of problems are taken. This is the most important part of the teaching that you need to look for whenever you are going for any detailed or crash course. Number of lecture hours are important, that so that entire coverage is done. Per hour, how many problems are taken. If just because the number of lecture hours are high, but per hour only 4 or 5 problems are being covered, that's actually going to waste your time. So the problem number density is also very important. How many concepts are getting covered? That's what Prakhar Jain in my interview tells, right? Our content is not just high quality and quantity, but high density. It covers lot of things in lesser time, and students need to put in that effort to actually make sure that the content is reaching you. So in order to understand the importance of it and the confidence that I have in my content, I generally have this rule that if any big course is there, chapter wise is released, you can take that chapter wise, and then after some time when you want to join the full course, I refund the chapter wise. No institute, offline or online, does this. You generally don't walk into an institute, a big institute, and say, let me study for 2 weeks, I'll pay you the monetary some small nominal amount. If I like, I'll pay the rest of the fee. It won't be like that, right? But that is the importance and the confidence that we have in our quality here. So if you have already taken any of these chapters before, you can directly convert to any of the batches by paying the difference amount. Okay, so that's something you can look forward to. Most of the students already know the crash course features, so they are in the recorded format. It is in the Hindi mixed with English. Weekly planners will be given, and important suggested pages reading from NCERT are given, and printed reading assignments and DPPs are given. And DPPs are, I would say, crash course without proper DPPs are not going to be useful to you. If you are just going to have teaching, and if you are just going to have some problems solved by a teacher, that's practice for teacher. You need to have a proper practice, and after the practice is done, there should not be spoon feeding, right? It should be like you do a problem, you get stuck, and your teacher should be available every day to maybe able to solve your problem. That is something that is very much required. And also those DPPs should contain a wholesome variety of problems, so that each problem makes sure that it covers a certain model that is important for JEE Advanced. So that is what is there in our situation. And some students might think recorded lectures you don't have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you're not cut out for JEE Advanced preparation. Okay, so recorded lectures save a lot of time. Please understand, in live lectures, if lectures are having somewhere around 500 to 1000 students, there will always be some disturbance that would happen, and one student or one person, and they are not intentionally disturbing, they could be slightly slow, and it will hamper the speed of the class. Okay, so once the recorded lecture is given, and recorded lectures are given with timetable, when to watch what is clearly given in the weekly planner, so you would be able to watch it at your leisure, at your pace, and you can pause the video, solve the problem on your own, and then go for the solution. So something that you should consider. Okay, and the DPPs contain the selected problems of all the important sources like Pathfinder, SBT, Roto, 200 puzzling problems, Russian, Chinese school Olympiad questions, not directly dumped. Okay, right? A Pathfinder question, we will not be directly dumping it. We'll be modifying it into the JEE model and then putting it in the DPP. Same thing with SBT, etc., etc. Okay, right? Every weekend of these 14 weeks, you'd have a JEE advanced level test of that particular week. So these are the things that you should be knowing. So content and features is this, and 4500 is valid till February 5th only if you're going for physics only. Next one. You should remember that batch 1 and batch 2 were already running, and at that time there was a Diwali code and all. Right now that's not working. So batch 1's price is 10k and batch 2's price is 8500k. So compared to that, your batch 3 is much cheaper. But there are advantages of batch 1 and batch 2. Batch 1 you get the entire content access. Batch 2 is up till, I think, mechanics is not yet available on this, but everything before that I think it is available. So depends on what you want to take. And batch 3 will contain some new problem solving lectures and some new DPPs, which I promise I will be adding them back whenever we get it. Most probably they'll start from March. So our batch 3 schedule starts actually from Monday, February 5th, and gets over 2 to 3 weeks before our JEE advanced exam. So mid-May, you could say, batch 3 schedule. Okay, you can check the schedule in the app also, or I'll leave the schedule, complete schedule of the weeks lectures of batch 3 in the description, also in the pinned comment. You can check it out. So all the new content that is there in either of the batches, which I feel that other batch is not having, I will immediately put it in that batch and I will give you a notification whether you belong to batch 3 or batch 1 or batch 2. So in a sense, I'll make sure the content across the 3 batches is going to be the same. Okay, right? And these new lectures and DPPs that we are adding is based on the doubts that were solved in the toppers group of our batch 1. Batch 1 of Crash Course had very good students. Not only that, we had a batch 1 of detailed course which was running from April. There's so many doubts that were answered, and some of the best doubts I'm going to pick up from the DPPs of the detailed course, and I'm going to make them into the lectures. And if lectures are not possible because there is a time limit, then I've already added them to the new DPP parts. Okay, so all these things, whether the batch 3 student is getting, you will be able to access it from batch 1 and batch 2. That's a promise from my side. Okay, next. So batch 1 versus batch 2 versus batch 3 comparison. You would say batch 1, you would entire content of 14 weeks. This schedule is there in the pinned comment below or the description. Entire schedule is ready. And I think batch 2 is somewhere here. So modern physics also I think is done, or maybe EM waves is done. Week 10 is done. So you have to check it out. This one I think is done. And batch 3, February 5th, this one will start. Our schedules are week wise. So this week 1 will have rotational mechanics. Week 2 is ray optics, error analysis, vernier caliper, screw gauge, like that. So every week by week it goes, and this would be somewhere around May 12th, I guess. And those students who try to understand how the doubt solving happens in Physics Sir JEE app, right? This was an old video on the doubt solving, so I'll just give you a gist of it. So there are 3 ways in which the doubts get answered on the same day, immediate hour actually, if at all I am online. And one is, if the student is purchasing a course, he would be added to the doubts group app. First of all, you need to purchase any of the courses from the content app, then you get the receipt, you come to the DM of my doubts group app and provide the receipt. I'll add you to the doubts group in the doubts group app. Okay, so inside the doubts group app, it looks like this. So the student posts a question. If the question can be answered in a text form, I answer it in the text form. Second form of doubt clarification is, if that was a theoretical one and I can explain it, I'll send an audio file and say, please listen. And third one is, if it's a tougher question, right, which cannot be answered using a text or audio, I'll be actually solving it by writing my entire solution. I would be actually posting the solution there. Okay, so that's the third way. So you could see this is my handwriting, and this is how I completely solve the solution and post it in the form of a picture. So these are the three forms which makes our app 100% doubt solving app. And also, because teacher himself is trying to answer the doubts, there is accountability to it, and there is a swiftness in the way the doubts are asked and doubts are answered. So doubt can be as easy one as possible, as tough one as possible. So you can have a range of questions that you would be able to see. And being part of doubts group, even if you don't ask a doubt on your own, you would be exposed to so many great doubts that are asked every day as part of the doubts group. So that is something that you should be looking for. There are certain rules also. It's not like a Telegram doubts group. Non-physics doubts are to be DM'd. So if you have an issue with what book to follow and all, what sequence of topics to study, please DM me. Inside the DM, physics doubts are not allowed. So physics doubts should be in doubts group, and in DM, non-physics queries. So this is nicely followed so that there is discipline in the doubts groups. Similarly, the course features of Chemistry Academy and Mathematics School, if you want to know, my suggestion would be, first of all, go to their channel. They have also launched their latest batches of Crash Course individually. So all the course contents, features, everything, they would be able to explain it much better than what I'm trying to say. One thing that I can vouch for is that quality and experience matters, and these two groups of teachers are stalwarts in their fields, and that is something that you should look forward to be studying from them. Okay, so visit their YouTube channels and download apps from the Google Store. You can just check the spelling, and I'll leave these links also in the description below. And if they have made already a course launch video, I'll leave that in the I button above, so you can go there after this video is done. And I'll just try to give you important points about their batches. So this is the slide I was talking about for the Chemistry Academy. So you can pause, I'll just move aside and read out whatever the important features are. It would be much better if you can get that information from their app itself, right? So you could see there are so many things. There are Zoom sessions for doubt solving. So there are small, most of the features are similar in all the three subjects, but there will be some extra features that you should be knowing about from their apps themselves. Okay, so this is from Chemistry Academy, and this is similar to the schedule that I have posted, right? So chemistry schedule, you could see, is completely again 14 weeks, and you have 5 full syllabus tests also. This entire PDFs, everything you can access from their app by contacting them. This is for the mathematics Scolio, and course launch date again is in sync with our MPC combo course. All 3 courses are starting from 5th, which is the Monday. And in maths, it is called batch 2. There is their second batch and the latest batch. And you could see it again, it is a 14-week duration. Again, important course features that you can understand by going through their apps. Okay, so we're coming to the end of it. So I just wanted to have the upcoming announcements very much cleared. So when it comes to Physics Sir JEE's full test series, people have been asking full test series. So I'll make an announcement on it after taking an opinion poll. Remember, taking up the full test series is going to be a big job. And I have to work on it for the next 4 or 5 days. I have to see how serious students are, because most of the students who join the detailed course and crash course, they are anyway having high level practice, and most of the students also who are looking for the MPC combination of test series have availed the test series from some great institutes that we have. So conducting only physics full test series is being requested by lot of students, because last year's test series questions itself were so good, right? And Prakhar Jain completely vouches for it, and a lot of other students know it. They have been pushing to bring forward the that particular test series again. So I'll do it, right, in the same format as last year after taking an opinion poll on February 5th. Okay, so this is the first announcement regarding 2024 aspirants. And I'll tell you one thing, if this test series comes right? Students can avail it separately, but the students who are taking up this crash course before February 5th and also who are already part of detailed course, they'll get this test series for free. Okay, so you need not worry about test series if you are looking at the crash course or detailed course, if you are those students. If you are purely looking for test series, then wait till February 5th. Okay. 2025 aspirants, a lot of students have been asking me. We are already running the 11th syllabus batch and 11th syllabus full course, detailed course. Batch 1 is already at its end, right? 2 chapters are left and batch 2 is going on. Okay, right? And original plan was to launch the 12th course after the 11th syllabus is done and board exams are over. Some of the students do have board exams in 11th also. But students who are not part of the 11th syllabus, but they want to start early and want to have an access to the 12th class full detailed course, they have been continuously mailing me in the last 1 week. So I'm considering it and we are going to have an early start to 12th. Students who are in 11th, no need to worry. They can join this particular course immediately after they finish. So it will be, I'll clearly explain, I'll try to prepare a roadmap and I'll try to come up with that announcement this weekend itself. Okay, I've put this slightly on the side because I was very busy with the crash course launch. I hope you understand that. I'm the only teacher taking up everything. So with the quality that I provide, I think some sort of leeway can be expected to be given. Okay, right? So this one, I promise you, I'm going to come up with the 12th full detailed course very soon, within few days time. Okay, mostly during the weekend itself. Next, this is another set of mails that I keep getting, which is for the 2026 aspirant. That means, right. 10th students who are right now in 10th, they have not yet written their board exam. I thought of launching this somewhere in April after the boards are over, right? So, but students want to start early, right? Again, 10th students going to 11th, I'll launch the 2 parts, okay? 11th syllabus part and 11th plus 12th syllabus part. And the announcement would come before February 10th. I'm taking time because I have other announcements. So that's the only reason. Once I say the announcement will come, it will come. Okay, right? So the first priority was 2024 aspirants. The second is the 2025. That doesn't mean I'm leaving them immediately weekend. And just give me 4 or 5 more days and this will definitely come. Okay, so let me know what else you are expecting me to do, right? And I am at the end of my detailed course in 2024. So there's a small delay. 2 chapters have to be done. Students who are having backlogs of detailed course, if they are looking for crash course, I would suggest please do take this one and do them simultaneously. Just because you are having 1 or 2 chapters pending to be studied in detailed course doesn't mean you should start the crash course late. Okay, so the problem solving of the crash course is going to be completely at a different level and you should be part of that, is my opinion. Okay, so that's it. Rest of it, if you have any queries, please do DM me in the app. And I remind you, Physics Sir JEE is the content app and Sir JEE Doubts platform is the doubts app. Don't purchase anything from this doubt platform, even though it shows up some icons there. Don't purchase. Purchasing the content should be done from here. Okay, and you can either have an Android version of the app or the Windows version of the app. Windows version of the app you can find from the description below. You won't get it in the Windows store. I given the link below so you can check it out. That is for students who want to watch lectures and PDFs on the big screen. That's it. We have reached the end. So I tried my best to explain things very clearly, try to keep it crisp. So if you have any more queries, please do come to the doubts group app so that you can DM me and try to act quickly, because the 4,500 offer or MPC 9999 offer is going to be for limited students only. I genuinely think it will be the student based thing and not February 5th. That's it. And if you are already my detailed course students, please do DM me and ask for the coupon code for the further discount that I talked about, 2999. Okay, that's it. Right, please do like the video. Liking the video is not going to cost you a lot, but it does cost a content creator like me. Gives them motivation. YouTube algorithm unfortunately works like that. So please take care of the channel. Okay, all the very best and see you in the next video.